Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Dockliff here, and I have got possibly what is the granddaddy of all gameplays for me on Homefront, which is a 5-star threat on ground control Battle Commander. So, first off, I'm using the M16, and I don't normally use it much, but after this game, it seemed to be working just fine. Matter of fact, I was kind of getting bored of using the same old M4 PWS Diablo, and I decided to go with the M16 because I knew that this map was sort of fit for longer range gunfights where it's more linear than any other map. But you know, I figured why not pull out the M16? It's probably the best weapon on this map, to be honest, and especially with the red dot sight, I was able to see, you know, clearly. As I struggle hitting that guy, end up getting the assist on him. But anyways, if you don't know what like a 5-star threat is, you basically have to work up your kills and all kinds of battle points. Well, you don't necessarily have to do the battle point thing, but you know, you just have to work up a lot of kills, and maybe I think it's 20 kills to get a 5-star. But I'm gonna go and like read off to you like all the things that you need, or not need, but all the stars. So 1 star will get you flak jacket. You know, basically you take more explosive damage, and if you get 2 stars like I did just now, I get a constant UAV scan. So that just gives me, you know, basically UAV. You know what that is. And 3 stars gets me increased run speed, which is pretty good. Not gonna lie, I love using that to my advantage, especially using such things as like a lightweight pro. You know, trying to get away from gunfights. I hate comparing it to Call of Duty, but that's sort of what it is. And 4 stars, you get increased weapon damage. So M16 being a very powerful rifle, being 1 shot, really helps it out. And finally, you get wall hack for your 5th ability, and that's basically just being able to see UAV through walls and whatnot. So that's that. And you know, I can say that I've finally achieved it. I'll get the trophy inside this game, and you know, I go on a major kill streak. If someone could, you know, keep track of it and see how far I actually go, I'll kind of like that. So I ended up going like 34-1 at the end of this game, which was crazy. And I remember playing this game, like as soon as I got it, I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like right here, you know, I was like, "Am I gonna be able to pull this off?" Because you know, I was so close. Like I'm 1 away from 4, and I was like, you know, I had no intentions going into this game to getting a 5-star, but after like this kill, I'm like, can I actually pull this off? You know, because I need to kill 4 more people to get the 5-star. So at this point, I was just chucking nades, because your nades do replenish over like a certain amount of time, I guess. Because I was just throwing them left and right. I probably threw at least 7 inside of this lifespan. So yeah, they definitely replenish somewhat. And actually only get 1 tank. I probably had more kills, but I maybe not have had the 5-star threat. So, you know, that's a toss-up. And the reason I call this one of my greatest gameplays ever of Homefront is simply because, and this was the closest call I've ever seen in my life, I had to run away and let myself heal up and let him make a move. And luckily, he either couldn't aim or I just caught him off guard or something. And that's not a situation for the M16. I thought I was actually going to die right there and just have to cut the video there and just make it a fail attempt. But, you know, kept moving on, just kept on trucking through, and, you know, I get it up here eventually. And, you know, this is just one of those gameplays where I felt that, you know, it might be my best ever. And, you know, I just wanted to share it definitely with everybody who is definitely behind Homefront and whatnot. And if there's any Homefront video that you'd want to watch of mine, I'd say this one would have to be it. And the reason being is simply because, you know, it's a 5-star threat, and you know, I'm not making it out to be like this is the rarest of the rare here, but you know, it's a pretty good achievement in my book, especially since, you know, this is like my 6th, 7th, 8th game of Battle Commander. I don't know, I've lost track, but I haven't played Battle Commander much. And I actually get it right there. All enemies are alerted of my position, and right there it sort of lags out when I get my trophy 5-star threat. And I thought I was going to die right there. I was like, stupid trophy. But no, end up not dying and continuing my streak on for a bit more. So I think that's like 22 right there. I have no clue. And I don't know why I couldn't hit that guy for whatever reason. But definitely need to pick up a new gun. Guess what? You put an M4 in my hands, and something's going to go down. And this is probably one of my favorite moments of the game. Just literally going around in circles and just... basically, I want to say hypnotizing them. I don't know. It was weird. I almost died right there, by the way. But my increased weapon damage at this point is just too strong. And, like, once you build up 5 stars, you're almost unstoppable. Or at least that's the way I felt in my situation. So, that's a little weird. But just kept picking people off left and right. It was crazy. And points coming up on the screen. It literally made me happy just to play inside this game, and actually to watch it over right now is making me pretty awesome. So I hope you guys enjoy it for the most part. I actually had some weird choices of, you know, not equipment, but you know, the sort of battle point streaks that you get. I had ammo resupply and flak jacket. I didn't need either one. Okay, I didn't even use either one. I could have used something else to my advantage, but you know the deal. I whip out the tank and go to town. Get 2 right off the bat there. You know, I've already got a 3 kill streak with the tank and already 1 star alerted and capturing flags. And we were actually on the verge of losing this game whenever I had my M4 out. So whenever I brought this tank out, the tide of the game completely changed. And as you can probably tell, we're going to win this game. I know I said I wouldn't ruin it, but I think it's pretty obvious at this point since the time is a lot shorter than what it would be if there's 3 rounds. You know, simple as that. And I basically just searched for everyone on the hills up here, and that's that. So, and ended up finishing like 34-1, so that was a pretty good score. And you know, some people call tanks overpowered, but you know, if you get a good few hits on it with an RPG, it's down. I mean, I've taken down plenty of tanks, to be honest. And I mean, you know, I see people spend their battle points so weirdly that they don't get the experience like the battle tanks or anything like that. So really, if you want to get the battle tanks and the helicopters, all you really need to do is just save up your battle points, no matter how long it takes you, and then get a tank, and then make sure you use countermeasures and perks that fit you, that fit your playstyle, and that's what I do. So, you know, it gives you that boost whenever you're down a little bit, and should have got that guy, but whatever. 34-1 is the final score. We get a 2-0 victory, and on the American side, let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, have a nice day.